Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel if you are new. Hello, my name is V. I post nail tutorials every Thursday and Sunday at 8:15 a.m. Central Time. Getting right into today's video, I am starting off by just filing the sides of the nails. I did go ahead and pre-prep my practice hand, and all I'm doing is making sure that the natural nail is nice and flush to that tip. You want to make sure that they are the perfect size on both of the sides of the nails. And then I'm just squaring off that tip just a little bit, as sometimes I can cut them a little bit slanted or they can be a little bit crooked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and square those off. Now I did decide to do a little bit of a shorter length than I normally do on my channel. These are the universal tips from NotPolish, and I just went ahead and trimmed those. Now getting right into our acrylic application, I am using the NotPolish black acrylic. I am starting off with a very small bead of acrylic in that middle section. That is typically where I start my acrylic application. And then I work my way up into the cuticle and infill any little areas at the tip that I might need to infill a little bit more. Now for today's video, I am not going to be encapsulating these nails. I typically do that to show you guys how I build up the thickness when I'm typically doing them on a client. However, I just want the black to be the base color. I don't need any thickness. I technically just want to show you guys the design. So the thickness really doesn't matter, as this is a practice hand. If you guys are interested in more in-depth videos, I have tons and tons of those on my channel. And make sure you guys check out my playlist, as they are super organized. They are broken down all the way from seasons to holidays to long nails, short nails, beginner videos, and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys check them out. My beginner basics playlist is super in depth for all you beginner nail techs that might be struggling in certain areas. I go really in depth, and they will help tremendously. I promise you that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my acrylic application. For today's video, I am using the NotPolish acrylic brush in the size 12. Unfortunately, they are sold out, but I will link them in the description box just in case they come back in stock. Otherwise, I will link a few of my other favorite brushes. I love the Profiles Backstage brush as well, so I'll go ahead and link that down below. I'm just gonna use my NotPolish Monomer as well for today's video. I talk about the NotPolish acrylic line and the consistency of their powder a lot. And when I tell you it is one of the best, it is one of the best, if not the best. I love the consistency, super blendable. Their acrylics are just super buttery. So enough about me hyping them up. Watch the rest of this part and you guys will truly learn about how I apply my acrylic. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the rest of this, and I'll get right back on. as mentioned, I'm not going to be encapsulating these, so all I want to do is wait until that powder is fully dry. And a good way of figuring that out is if you tap the acrylic and you get a clicking noise, that tells you it is ready to file. So now I'm taking my hand file. This is my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file. They are linked in my Amazon storefront. By far my favorite from all the hand files that I have tried. Truly my all-time go-to, and I don't think I'll ever switch. So I'm just filing the sides, making sure that the shape is nice and crisp on both sides. And then I'm going to lightly file the surface of the nail. Again, very simple, basic base, as I am wanting to focus more on the design for today's video. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my filing process, and I will see you guys back in a little bit. Now I did go ahead and buff the nails. I don't know why I never have that footage. I feel like I stop recording and then I remember I need to buff and then I forget about it. So I'm cleaning the nails with a lint-free wipe and some swipe. And then I'm going ahead and just wiping some of the practice hand as well to get rid of any excess dust on that. Now getting right into our nail art, I am focusing on the Zodiac series on my channel for today's video. These are going to be Taurus nails. I know I have been slacking, but I'm trying to go month by month. I'm a little ahead at this point, as I did do kind of a combined video for my last Zodiac nails. So make sure to check that out. That was a watch me work. So I am starting off by using this black gel paint. I am using the one from Profiles Backstage. It is my go-to at the moment. It is my favorite. They're super, super perfect for drawing. And I'm just taking a dotting tool and starting out with my constellation design. I went ahead and just Googled the image. So as you can see, that screen in the back is actually a Google image pulled up on the Salon phone. So I'm using that to kind of know what the heck I'm doing. So I started off with dots as these stars, and now I am going to be connecting them as the picture shows. Now I did want to mention that I messed up at one point. I forgot to add in one of the dots, and you will see me fix my mistake. I like to be super transparent with you guys, especially because this is a teaching channel. I want to show you guys as best as I can. And what better way to learn from my mistakes? So I went ahead and connected those two little dots, and then I realized, what the heck is happening here? So I'm like moving it around and I'm like, I did it fine. And then I realized, no, baby girl, it is not correct. So I still went ahead and connected it, and at this point I was like, yeah, no, this doesn't look right. So I kept looking at the image, looking back on the nail, and then I did definitely realize that I made a mistake. So I'm still staring at it and I'm like, nope. I don't know why it took me that long to accept my flaw. So now I'm going to be taking a 3D nail art brush and a little bit of swipe on those bristles. And I'm just going to very, very gently wipe off where I messed up. I'm kind of assessing the situation, and then I start lightly wiping it off. And as you can see, got rid of that line. Now I'm going to fully remove that other one so I can do it how it's supposed to be done. So I'm just making sure that I'm getting all that gel. And the really cool part of when you have a matte background, you can see when you fully remove the gel. Otherwise, it will still be shiny on the surface. So as you can see, it's fully gone, it's fully matte, and it is nice and clean. So now I am fixing my mistake by just adding the dots where they're supposed to be. And then I'm gonna go ahead and connect them. And for this video, I am using my favorite nail art brush from Amazon. It's from Makartt, and I believe they only sell them on their Amazon store. So check out my storefront and you will find them there. It comes in a pack of 3, but this is by far my favorite one to use. I always gravitate toward this blue one. So it's the one with the blue handle, the one that I normally use. And I'm just gonna go ahead and finish connecting these, and then I'll get right back on.
Around and back again. I made my bed and now I lay my head in it. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me.
Once I'm content with that design, I am flash curing it with this cute little flashlight from Amazon as well. It has been my all-time lifesaver for these nail art designs because sometimes it can be really time consuming to place the hand in the light, and then I gotta rebend it, put it back, and it's just a whole mess. So I really, really like using this, especially for videos. I've used it on my clients as well, and I love it. So it's not expensive. Definitely recommend you guys use that, and it will be a lifesaver. I'm just adding a little bit of stars around that same nail, and then we're gonna be moving on to the next one. Always remember to cure at whatever point you feel is necessary.
And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. So do you wanna take me back? All of our broken plans, so we can start again. Wanting down a second chance, I'm too selfish for that. I let you fall again, now that you know that. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never.
Now for our middle finger, very simple design. I'm just going to be adding the Taurus symbol on there right in the center. So I'm starting off with the top portion, and then I'm going to be doing the bottom part of it. So I'm kind of eyeballing it right in the center, and then I will fix any little areas that need to be fixed along the way. Now remember to stabilize your brush by using your pinky. If you can freehand it fully without resting your pinky on your other hand or on the client's hand, I am jealous, because that is definitely true talent. I definitely always need to be some sort of way stabilizing my hand, or I will be super shaky. So just a quick little tip, this has always helped me try to get my nail art as best as possible. Again, I'm just flash curing that, and once it's all nice and cured, I am taking gold chrome and a makeup applicator, and I'm just going to be pressing that into that black gel paint. So this gel paint cures, I should say, shiny, and it does not have a tacky layer, which makes it the perfect surface to add some gold chrome or whatever color you want. So I decided to go with gold just because I wanted it to really stand out against the black, but you can definitely use whatever color you would like. I just thought this would look super cute. So now I'm just using an extra dust brush that I use for removing excess pigment, and I just dusted that off, and you can see it come together, and it's so cute in my opinion. Now I'm going to be rubbing that same gold chrome on the middle finger as well. And I'm just doing this very gently, rubbing it in. Now I'm taking off any pigment that I may have rubbed onto the skin, and I'm just using a lint-free wipe and some swipe. I folded it in half to get better control of that, and now I'm just wiping away and it comes right off. Now I am going to be adding some transfer foils on the pinky nail and the index finger. As you can see, a big old glob of that got on my hand, so I went ahead and wiped that off. But I am using transfer foil gel from Profiles Backstage. It is my go-to. It's so sticky and it works so good for transfer foils. They recently reformulated this product and they made it 10 times better. You get such a good transfer. Now I'm using this matte gold foil and I'm randomly pressing it on there. I'm specifically using just a small portion of that foil because I don't want to fully cover the nail. I just want it to kind of look speckled across that black background, which I think is so cute. Now I am going to be doing a matte top coat for today's video. Do not hate me, but I just cannot get a good picture with shiny, so I always opt for matte. I think I need to start doing a shiny and matte in every single video so you guys can really see the difference. So I am going ahead and using Matte It from NotPolish, and I'm going right in and top coating. Now, quick little disclaimer, sometimes the pigment will start to rub off slightly when you continue to rub the bristles of that top coat across the nail. So if you do find that you have this issue, go ahead and top coat with your shiny top coat first, and then cure that, and then place some matte top coat over top, and then cure it, and then you have matte nails. I've had this happen a few times. I don't know, it's kind of a hit or miss, and I feel like just to be safe, you guys might want to top coat shiny first, but I didn't have any issues on this one. I went ahead and placed Matte It right over top, and we were good to go. I'm gonna be placing this in the light for a minute. Sometimes I like to do 2 minutes just to be safe. But that basically concludes today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.
And I'll throw it right back.